I'm side. Head up. Oh, good. Well, you're kind of the senior, the leader of the clan of running backs. Do you embrace that? Talk about being one of the more experienced persons.
Yeah, you know, it's obviously my fifth year being here, and I've seen a lot of football. I've seen a lot of good backs. You know, we had Quiz come through, and so I think definitely it's important for me to I mean, I'm still learning. I'm always learning, but knowing the offense pretty well is teaching these younger guys, and it's just stuff that I've experienced in games and learned, and easier ways to pick up things, you know, kind of passing that down to them.
Speaking of learning, this is your second year with Coach Brasfield. Do you learn something every day? Do you ever learn something every day from him?
Oh, definitely. I think, you know, when he first got here, you know, our offense is a lot to learn, and, you know, he did a good job learning that as quick as he could in the short amount of time he was here. And so it's good to have him and what he knows now bring it to the table. You know, I had Coach Davis in the past, and now it's him. It's a new perspective on things and things that, you know, he's learned from the places he's been and stuff like that. So, I mean, every day, you know, he's always got something that we got to work on or correct.
So you're enjoying and how the season's shaping up. Give us a little preview of how you feel.
I mean, let's see, this time last year, you know, I was just coming off surgery, came back a little early from the months I had been. So, you know, just being here, being healthy, my last go around here with the Beavers, I'm excited. You know, every day is a blessing, even though we're in camp. You know, camp's already flying by quick, and just kind of trying to take all the reps I can for the most of it. So,
how do you think the group of running backs are doing so far?
Well, I like what they're doing so far. They're really into learning the system. They're helping each other out, even when they're not, you know, on the field. They're coaching each other up back there. So they're really dialed in right now, trying to get better and do what they can do to help this team win games. So I'm excited about what we're doing right now.
Mr. Jenkins, he's kind of, I don't know if he'd be the senior person on the group. What kind of leadership does he add? He's
awesome. He does everything you ask him to do. He's the leader of the group. You know, him and Clayton are both seniors, but you know, Jenkins kind of takes that role of being a leader in our room. So he's a great guy for the program.
Do you feel like as we get closer into camp, or without naming any names, you get an idea of who's going to fit where in the running back puzzle?
We will eventually. You know, we're going to keep working here and get through some more scrimmages and things like that. And I think it'll kind of show itself. You know, the other thing that we're focused on is special teams. You know, our whole room was involved in special teams in some form, and that's a big deal to us. You know, you can't make the bus unless you're on special teams, so we make a big deal about that, and they take pride in that.
Last question, it's your second year. How much in sync do you feel with Coach Riley and the staff in general?
Way more than last year. You know, I got here kind of a week before spring ball last year, and so it feels good having been through everything at least once. And so now you have a feel of how we do things, and just kind of get in and you kind of get a little more focused, and you can kind of coach a little bit better when you have a better feel of what's going on.
One last thing, when in your individual drills, what is it you do a variety of things. What do you try and achieve each day on the individual drills?
Just trying to give them some tools to use when they're in the game, and you know, running backs have to have great instincts, and so hopefully those guys can just take something from a drill and you see them flash it within the course of a play, a stiff arm, a spin move, good technique on pass pro, whatever it is. You like to see those things take place in a game, and just try to keep working on those tools so they can get better and help us make plays.
Second year of Coach Brasfield and the running backs, how do you feel like the whole unit of running backs are working with Chris?
Oh, I think it's outstanding. Chris is a very, very bright. He's had 2 years in our program right now, and I think that it's going to be just getting better and better. He's an outstanding recruiter, a really detailed coach, great person, very knowledgeable.
With the nature of the running back program now, it's not like, you know, it has been in the past where there was one person and real set. How important is it to have somebody like Chris that works with all of them so well?
Well, I think it's really big. You know, I think the one thing that Chris builds up with people in general is trust. So, you know, the guys can go to work and you know, and they know that he's going to teach them, and then they know that whatever happens will be well thought out.